A flight on its way to D.C. from Wichita crashes with a helicopter midair, killing 67 people on board.
Today, families of those 67 killed were at a Senate hearing looking into the collision.
It has been a difficult 57 days. 67 lives that were lost on January 29th were taken prematurely in an accident that, by all indications, should have been avoided.
Kansas Senator Jerry Moran and others got the chance to question the NTSB, FAA, and Army about a preliminary report from earlier this month.
Keith Grant with us in the newsroom now. Keith, what is the NTSB sharing today?
Well, Jacob and Rachel, the hearing primarily focused on two things: the communication from the Black Hawk helicopter, or rather the lack thereof, and the overall safety. On Thursday, the NTSB telling senators that in the fleet where the Black Hawk in the midair collision was based, it's common for helicopters to turn off ADS-B out. That's the system that shares its real-time position with air traffic control.
For this accident helicopter, no ADS-B data had been received from an FAA ground station for 730 days.
Any explanation, General?
Chairman, this exactly is what the value of the investigation is. There are things that you would not normally look at that are being determined here.
Hamady says while investigating January's mid-air collision, they found that between October 2021 and December 2024, there were 15,000 close calls between commercial aircrafts and helicopters at DCA.
The area we're really looking at also is how the Army evaluates when there's reporting of close calls.
She questions how the Army looks over those close calls, or if they even do.
We have found so far that a lot of the conversation and safety discussion at the battalion level is really focused on OSHA slips, trips, and falls.
Immediately after the preliminary report came out, the FAA made a rare move, making an immediate change. The agency closed a key helicopter route near Reagan National Airport that was in use at the time of the crash. The NTSB also notes that airplanes and helicopters are not required to have ADS-B in, which is a different system from ADS-B out that lets aircrafts communicate with each other. NTSB has advocated for these mandates for decades now. Rachel?